to share something with you that might put me in a very negative light. Yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something, completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from here, and this has been like a therapy session.
Andrew McCART, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. I'm here with the victorious Travis Watts. You've just made your professional debut. Solid 4 rounds under your belt. Yeah. How are you feeling?
Great experience. I'm feeling over the moon. I'm glad I've gotten the 4 in. I was trying to get him out of there, but it was tough. And I didn't manage to get him, but now I'm glad I got the rounds under the belt, so yeah, good experience.
That backhand from the southpaw position, though, he was snapping his head back a couple of times. It seemed like you couldn't quite get the right hook off. Yeah, exactly, so was it frustrating for you?
It was, because he was bringing his elbows up, and then when I was getting close, he was like leaning in, bringing his elbows up, and I couldn't get my arms. He had one arm down, one arm up, I couldn't get nothing underneath to hit him to the body. I felt like it was hard to get a combination off on him. I was picking him off, snapping a jab, solid backhand, but 2s and 3s and 4s, but I felt like that was hard, but nah, it was a tough opponent, good.
4 rounds though, what was the biggest difference? I know you've had something like 160 plus amateur fights, that was your first professional fight. Yeah. Was there any difference?
The ring was huge. It's like a play park. That was the biggest difference for me. I've never been in a ring that big, so I felt like that was a major issue there. Well, not an issue, but like the major difference. But I feel like I adapted well, so glad I got the rounds.
The gloves as well, I mean the professional gloves come with them, amateur gloves. I think, was it me or you, or might have been me and Adam, we spoke about the amateur gloves, how you can't quite turn your knuckle around, so, I mean, them gloves feel good?
Oh, completely, they were a lot smaller. Obviously it's a shame I didn't box at the original weight, because that was a last minute opponent change, so originally I was supposed to fight at welterweight. Moved up to light middle, so obviously a slight heavier glove, but the gloves is only smaller, hurt my hands a bit, just a bit bruised, but nothing major.
Well, you're on first there, you said a little bit off camera that you're on first, at least you can go and enjoy the rest of the night, but for your professional debut, in terms of a grade, if you were to grade it, how would you?
I'd give it a solid 8, it felt good, felt sharp, felt like I had good timing, I just didn't feel like I could. The only thing I lacked there was landing combinations, but obviously it's a first professional fight and obviously a total different style of opponent. I feel like that's something that I'll learn and obviously adapt to, so looking forward to the next, enjoy Christmas and then get straight back in the gym.
Talking about learning and adapting, I mean, an amateur fight, you're fighting, you're weighing in the same day, you get it done and it's over with. Here you've got the press conference, you've got the public workout, you've got the day before weigh-in.
To be fair, I was on the same day as well, because he's only just came in. So, but I mean, like I say, I moved up the weight, so it's not like I was pushed for the weight, I made the weight easy. So that wasn't a factor. I felt good, felt fresh, felt fit, and felt like I was non-stop working, so I know I got the rounds in good, so I'm pleased with that, really pleased.
A couple of young fighters, when they make their professional debut, they're eager to get that stoppage to show everyone that they can box and get that all-important knockout win that they think. But 4 rounds is just as beneficial for yourself.
Oh, totally. I felt like I sold a lot of tickets, and I know that there was a big crowd there for us coming out, so obviously they were making a lot of noise. I felt like I caught him clean, and it looked like he was maybe starting, and says land a couple more shots, maybe a couple of big hooks, and the referee will probably stop it. But like I say, I struggled to land that combination. That was the only disappointing factor. But overall performance, I'm glad, and I'm buzzing with that.
One final one from me then, because there's a couple of more media guys here wanting to speak to you. The welterweight division again. Other than the heavyweight division, it's the money division. It's where the big fights are. 2023, what are you hoping for?
That's where I want to be.
The big money fights.
Maybe it's not 2023, but we'll get there. We'll push on, a few more fights. I just want to be busy and active and see how far I can push on, see how fast I can get there, and hopefully have a long, good career.
Well, enjoy all these cameras in your face, Travis. You better get used to it, brother. Well done tonight.
Cheers, pal. Cheers, thanks.
Well done, mate.
I'm going to share something with you that might put me in a very negative light. Yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something, completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from here, and this has been like a therapy session.